I walked into the restaurant late. Not intentionally, work had dragged, like always. But when I pushed the door open, the laughter stopped for half a second, then picked back up again. The table was littered with empty plates. The celebration was already over. I hadn't been late for them, I'd been late for me. My mother didn't hug me. She didn't even stand. She slid a folded piece of paper across the table like a dealer sliding cards. "Here's the bill," she said. I opened it. $1,500. My chest tightened, but I didn't speak. My sister leaned back in her chair, smirking. "You're our ATM, aren't you?" The table erupted in laughter. Even my father chuckled. I didn't laugh. I tore the bill in half, slowly, deliberately. Their laughter died. I turned and walked out. I didn't look back. I drove home in silence, gripping the wheel until my hands shook. That night I remembered all the birthdays forgotten, all the Christmas mornings when my gifts were shared with my sister, all the times my paycheck was treated like community property. Love had never been unconditional in that house. It had been transactional, and I was done paying. 3 months passed. I ignored their calls, their guilt texts. I thought I was free. Then the bank called. "Sir, there's an issue with your loan application." Loan? I hadn't applied for one. The representative explained a joint account, one I didn't even remember existed, had been used to secure a line of credit. My parents' names, my sister's, and mine. They'd signed my name. I remember sitting there, phone pressed to my ear, pulse pounding. Betrayal has a sound. It's the silence after confirmation. They had taken out a $50,000 loan, using me as collateral, and they thought I'd never find out. I didn't scream. I didn't confront. I planned. Step 1, I called the bank. Calmly, professionally. I explained the forgery, provided samples of my signature, filed the fraud claim. They froze the account. Investigation launched. Step 2, I pulled my credit reports, documented everything, and sent copies to the State Fraud Bureau. Paper trails are weapons. Step 3, I waited. Weeks later, the fallout began. My parents got the first letter. Loan frozen, pending fraud inquiry. Then the bank called them. Then the investigators. The calls I ignored. The messages I saved. The tone changed. First annoyance, then panic, then desperation. Finally, they showed up at my door. My mother's voice trembled. "Why would you do this to us? We're family." I let them stand in the doorway while I leaned against the frame, calm as stone. "You forged my signature. You tried to steal from me." My father shifted, his jaw tight. "It was just to help the family. We thought you'd understand." My sister cut in, arms crossed, venom in her eyes. "You've always had more. You owe us. We deserved it." That was the moment I smiled. Just slightly. Because it was over. I let silence stretch until it hurt. Then I said the words that gutted them. "You're not my family. You're thieves. And thieves don't get forgiveness." My sister's face cracked first, her bravado collapsing. My mother started to cry, whispering that I was cruel. My father's shoulders slumped, the fight draining from him. But me? I felt nothing but clarity. I didn't slam the door. I closed it slowly, softly, the way you seal a tomb. The bank finished the investigation. My name was cleared. The fraud stayed on their records. The debt was their burden. Their credit shattered. Their finances strangled. I didn't have to lift a hand. They buried themselves with their greed. Sometimes I wonder if they sit at that same restaurant, reminiscing about that anniversary. Do they laugh about the night they tried to make me their ATM? Or do they remember how I tore up that bill, the first sign that I was no longer theirs to control? Either way, it doesn't matter. I'm free, and I'll never pay their price again.